This week on the Venator update, we're mass producing engines. Hey guys, welcome to week 76 of my custom Venator update. This week on the Venator update is currently Wednesday, and I'm hoping the LEGO orders that I did place do arrive soon so we can continue working on the next 3 engines for the Venator. However, we really should get into this update since we have so much to do within this Venator update. However, the only problem is I'm scared that the parts orders will arrive. Right now, at the time of this recording, it is currently Wednesday, and I have a lot of stuff planned this weekend, considering it is my birthday this weekend on Sunday, so the day this video releases. So, hopefully these parts arrive tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't think we'll be able to get all 4 engines done. But if they don't, it's fine. We got a bunch of stuff we can still be working on. I just really hope they arrive. But let's get in this video without further ado. But first, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. It would make my birthday better. So please, just like it. Starting out this week on the Venator update, we have been grinding out a bunch of repairs for the Venator, such as reinstalling these bomb panels on both sides and fixing this. There's a whole bunch of stuff we did. I'll show some screenshots of stuff I already did on the screen right now. However, I really just wanted to fix some repairs because this series is going to be coming to a close pretty soon, and I thought, why not just work on some repairs this spring break, because the last thing I want to worry about for the finale is worrying about repairs. So I figured, hey, let's make the repairs now so we don't have to worry about them later. So some of the things we have looked at so far is reassembling these bomb panels. They're in pretty rough shape. We've also fixed this up quite a bit. It's a lot more smooth now. Things look better on it. And in order to get these fixed, one thing we had to do was basically tear apart the whole entire bomb grid again. I don't really have any pictures of it, but we had to retile everything. It was a gigantic mess, and it took a really long time. So make sure to smash that like and subscribe button because we put so much time into this progress already, and it doesn't even look like it. And we've also worked on adding some of these little modifications to the sides, just a whole bunch of stuff. Another thing we worked on was the front bridge section, which may look a little bit different. So we didn't do much with it. However, we did decide to add some details to it. We added some nice masonry brick there on the side with some end grooves. I don't know how much I love it, but I really do feel like this does need still some more detail added to it. Let me know what you guys think about these stripes also down below. Do you think they should be light bluish gray or dark bluish gray? I did try dark bluish gray, but I felt like they stood out too much because I really want this feature right here to stand out compared to these nice long stripes. But let me know what you guys think about that progress down below. I'm genuinely curious to see what you guys think about this, you know, slightly more detailed area. I do want to upgrade the detail on this thing entirely eventually, but right now I just don't have time for that because I really want to get this thing complete. So starting off this week, we've tried like 3 different ideas for trying to get this back tip section to work. This was one of them right here, and the other one I'll show on screen. Both failed tremendously. So I took a look at the drawing board and thought of this simple shape right here. This was the 8-prong idea. Now I thought this wouldn't work because I thought 8 connections wouldn't be enough to create a nice circular angular shape, which is what I'm going for that back end. However, from my tests of doing it, it seems to work rather well. I used these basically connections that it loses like a screwdriver piece, and from these like angled curve pieces that they use on Speed Champion sets to get those crazy angles. And I thought, hey, if they work for Speed Champs, then they'll work for my Venator to get some of these crazy angles. Now that we have this, I think it's time for us to just grind out one of these completely, which is what we're going to do right now. Okay, so we made a little bit of progress on this engine, and I think this is looking pretty cool, not gonna lie. I really like how I have these gaps in between it, and I think it looks great for the back end of the engine. I'm gonna fill these in a bit with some snap techniques, of course. However, just having these like little gaps right there, I think looks so great. However, we might change the center core out for a different color. I don't know, but right now I'm just like, I'm working on it. It's a prototype, guys. This is not the final model of it, of course, but this is just prototype of pieces I have on hand because I don't want to use so many pieces that I know I don't have, because you know that would be wasteful because I would have to place another order, and I just placed 3 of them, so I don't want to place another order. But I mean, I like these pieces that I'm using right here. I mean, I have a ton of these and a ton of those, and I think this technique works pretty good. I'm really happy with it. However, we do have one problem with it. My blue lid is not fitting inside of it, it's fitting outside of it, and I don't want that. So we're definitely gonna have to move all of these up by like maybe a stud or so just so that this blue thing fits inside of it. Because you don't want it sitting outside. I feel like that would look way weird. However, this thing is very fragile. I mean, I don't know how it's not breaking when I do this, but like, it's been breaking a ton and it's so annoying. So one thing I did to increase the strength of it was add 3 studs instead of 2 studs in between the spaces. The 3 stud one seems to be a lot stronger than the 2 stud one. So, yeah, that seems to be an effective technique, but yeah, I'll show you little progress when I have it. But yeah, right now I'm going to expand these, and then we're going to add the final ones we need to make this thing complete. Man, this thing looks so good. Let's just, oh yeah, look at this, this looks so cool. Oh my god, sorry, I'm so hyped, guys, this is amazing. I have done it at long last after like 2 hours. Oh my goodness, this is such a frustrating thing to create because it's so fragile. I wish I could make it stronger, but I just can't. These are just 1 stud connections, and it's so hard to make this thing work. But we got it to work. Now we're going to attach it to the engine. Let's hope for the best and hope it doesn't break up 1,000 times while we do that. Okay guys, we just attached to the engine, and this is beautiful. I love this. I'm sorry, this is just beautiful. We got a lot more detailing right here. Bro, okay, I cannot take this anymore. I'm going to take a break from this. That was the foul straw. I need to take a break from both the Venator for a little bit. Yeah, wow. I can't believe that just, I was so happy. It looks so good. And it just fell. You guys saw that on camera, right? Oh my, I mean, it looks like there's no damage, but like, all these got misaligned. And, wait, no, actually how they were pretty strong. Okay, you know what? I need a break. I've been working on this for like 3 hours straight. I need a break just because I need to calm down because this is so intense. But, oh my goodness, you guys saw that. That was incredible. It looks so great. And I'm way happy with how this is looking. So, yeah, I'm really happy. This is great. So it's Thursday and no parts orders have arrived for the other engines, which made me very concerned because I really want to get all 4 of them done this spring break, but I don't think I'll be able to if they come to like tomorrow, right? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with them. They should be here soon, but they aren't here. But right now we're gonna work on detailing this a bit more, and hopefully those parts come soon. So one order came from Rakuten. It doesn't have a lot of pieces I need, but it has some, you know, very expensive parts I need. So we got a bunch of these 1x12s in this bag because I planned it out and I figured, hey, it's probably gonna be 12 long for whatever piece we use for the back. And yeah, it worked. And this is the piece we used, so I ordered a bunch of them, and now we have a bunch of them, which is great. We got a bunch of these curved pieces and a few other things in there for detailing. So this is all great for detailing. However, the problem is the pieces we need for the cores of the engines are coming from Bricklink, and neither seller has gotten them to me yet. So I don't know where they are, but hopefully they come soon. But right now we're going to just continue working on detailing with these parts I got from Lego. So I was working on some of the tubing that would go along the side of the Venator, and I realized that the original spot I planned on putting it is too high for that one section, so we might have lowered it a little bit on that one end just because I think it might be a bit too tall. Okay, so we've made some great progress on detailing this a bit. So what we've been doing over here is trying to recreate a section on the Venator that goes in a bit. I wanted to do this originally from the start, however, I knew I needed these pieces, so I just made them flat all the way through for a while, which wasn't the best choice because I had to modify a bunch of these. But basically, we're going to have an angled piece filling in another gap like that, and it's going to be a very round cylindrical thing that goes in a little bit and then comes back out, which I think is going to look really nice to have that little bit of detail on the Venator. Then over here, we're working on having our tubing that goes all the way from this end to this end. We did order a bunch of tubing from Lego. However, that's a part that's made in Denmark, so it will take around probably a month or 2 to get here, which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay because honestly, this MOC will probably be done right around that time, and I can just easily insert them in. So hopefully that's nothing I have to worry about for later. But this is coming along rather nicely. You can finally see that big oval that I've been working on, that you can see is clearly the biggest oval in this entire thing, and I think it works pretty good. I mean, I really like how this is coming out. However, I gotta figure out how to fill all those spots in. I gotta put something like some cladding or something on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly for that, but I'm still working on figuring that out. And then over here, we just have it connect to this, and I do have a piece for how I'm gonna connect this surface to this surface, but not this surface to that surface. So lots to work on for next week on the Venator update. However, we did just get a parts order in, but it is Friday, and tomorrow I have work all day from like 12 to 12 at night. So I'll try to work a little bit tomorrow night on some stuff, but yeah, the Bricklink order just came in, and we're still waiting on one more. So we'll see what we can get done on another engine right now. Alright, it's late nights on Saturday. It's like 1 a.m. right now. We are currently building this other engine. I think this came out rather well. This is the second engine. It's basically the same thing as that engine right there. So yeah, I'm in the process of making it. It should go on the other side, but we're gonna have to make a modified version of this next week when we actually make another one, because the other one's a bit shorter. So we're going to shrink it down a little bit. So that'll be fun to work on next week. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this update, considering tomorrow morning is my birthday and I want to wake up and not have to worry about finishing a Venator update. So that's going to wrap it up for this week on the Venator update. We're still waiting on one bricklink order. I cannot believe this. Unfortunately, we only were able to get this bit done, but we ran out of these big plates, which is in the other bricklink order, and we desperately need those to continue working on this project. So unfortunately, this spring break wasn't as much as I wanted to do because the parts didn't arrive till literally like 2 days ago, and yesterday I was working, so there wasn't really much I could do about it, but it's really unfortunate. But we still made a lot of progress this week, especially with, you know, fixing up a lot of stuff that I've been dying to fix forever. You know, figuring out a new engine technique right here for the back end. This looks so cool. I don't know if I want to keep it with, well, how'd that happen? I don't know if I want to keep it with gaps in the middle still. I might want to fill those in, but I still don't think it really adds a nice rippling effect. It seems like it's falling apart right now. I'll fix it later, but it's very fragile, as you guys know. So even setting it down on a surface can, you know, mess things up, which it just was. So yeah, but that's wrap up for this week on the Venator update. Make sure to subscribe down below, make my birthday a little bit better, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.